insane. Everybody want to know my name. Yeah, here comes the glass road. Yeah, here comes the glass road.
I think that when you're doing a breeding project, you have to accept that you won't yield as much as you want to yield. So when I'm hoping for 6 pounds, if I get 4, will I be happy? I think so. So this is the Nitro number 7. It yielded the smallest amount. Oh, it's like a rotten banana. Yeah. So, oh, the Nitro number 9 is worse. It's the first time I smelled butter, but it's like rotten banana butter. It's like banana, like fried banana butter is what I would call it. So yeah, the Nitro's not going to yield very much. I already went through all my God's gift. I already went through the cheese. I already went through the bubblegum breath. I have gone through, I don't know how many plants I've gone through. My first harvest was what, 7, and that was bubblegum breath and cheese, and then I had 8, 9 I've gone through. I've harvested 10, 11, those are still drying, and then I have 12, 13, 14, 15 harvested, still drying, and then I have 16 that I accidentally had to harvest because I broke it. That was chemo, I knocked it off the windowsill. So I think that it's hard to grow enough wheat for yourself. Like, that's what I've realized. Like, I ran out. I ended up harvesting some hash out of the bottom of my grinder and mixing it with some shake, and like that's kind of my situation right now. All right, so I don't know why I talked about that. Bruce Jenner smokes pot. Bruce Jenner was never gay. Bruce Jenner is now a transvestite. Wait, Caitlyn Jenner. That's really offensive, right? To call Bruce Jenner Caitlyn Jenner. I think Bruce Jenner's family traffics a lot of drugs, and some people don't realize like what's being done to them to help everyone else traffic drugs. Like Bruce Jenner like isn't gay, and the next thing you know, like someone's in his head making him gay, and like he like gets so into like anal sex that he becomes a woman. And like, have I had something like that happen to me? Miley won't fuck me unless I'm dressed like a girl. Like, if you ever want to fuck Miley, like, the only way to fuck Miley is to dress like a girl, because if you're dressed as a girl, you'll always fuck Miley, and that's the only way to fuck Miley. And, like, that's what I was hearing for a long time, and it was like, well, like, but, like, this is not, like, actually, but it's, like, her telling me that. Like, her telling me, like, the only way to fuck me is for you to, like, be dressed like a girl, and, like, this is my thing, and, like, you love me, and, like, all that shit. And like you get to the point with him that it's like, yeah, I will dress like a girl, and like, I think now like I'm so embarrassed like by like how gay I got. Like it's like I got that gay. Like I am a fucking bitchy gay. Like I'm not a bitchy gay, but like I'm a gay that's angry at someone for no reason. They're being nice to me, and I like, but I know you hate gay people. But I know they hate gay people. Like that's the thing. I know my mom hates gay people. It's just the way my mom is. Like, she really hates gay people. And, like, oh, I say she's evil. Like, it's like, I don't know how she can, like, not talk at this point. But I think, like, that's the only way to stay out of jail. Like, I think that, like, when you're that serious about selling drugs, and you're that serious about the group of people that you're working with, sometimes you can't help it. All right, so when am I gonna have enough weed? I think I'm gonna have enough weed now, like in the next, like not like right now, because I have these 2 strains. I have Gorilla Bubble and I have Sunset District, which is, it's been in my garage because it was a hermaphrodite, so like it was late enough hermaphrodite. I just threw it in my garage, so it might not be that good because the elements, but I figured like it might be fine, like because it actually probably is like a very, very good quality plant. I have a little bit more of that than I do of Gorilla Bubble, and they're in the jar together because I don't really care about those seeds. Yeah, that's like probably a little over a day's worth of weed, unless that Gorilla Bubble super strong, which depends on like me actually drying it, and I'm not going to actually dry it, so like, I'm gonna smoke whatever I have available to me, because like, if I don't smoke it now, I'll never smoke it, because I do want to get the seeds out of the weed. Like, so like, as it dries, like, I want to pull the seeds out, or as much as possible, because some of these plants, hopefully, I'm actually gonna have a decent amount from them. Like, it's embarrassing when you yield such a small amount. Like, I've realized, like, I want to push my plants too hard, and I shouldn't. Like, I almost over-nuded my plants. Like, alright, so, can you turn someone gay in their head? Yes. Like, is Bruce Jenner actually, Bruce Jenner? I feel like Bruce Jenner doesn't get, like, how important his family is to the drug trafficking business, and, like, how, like, his head has been fucked with. And, like, I understand an anal fetish that is given to you by someone who's gay. Like, you don't even know that someone can give you that fetish when, like, they're the person in your fucking head. And, like, I have realized, like, the access to my brain can get, like, so uncomfortable. Like, I don't think people fully get it. Like, it's that uncomfortable, like, when that many people can get into your brain and they're fucking with it, and, like, you're just kind of, like, just bouncing shit off. It's like, no, you need to be a good person in your head. That's not how it works, dude. It's hard to be a good person in general, but it's harder to be a good person in your head, especially when someone's trying to make you a bad person in your head. And, like, do I have to still write the transgender metrosexual story? I feel like that movie's gonna be too good. I have to write it, but I don't know. I might just co-write it with someone and get it over with. If anybody wants to write a story about a transgender metrosexual heist. It's a transgender metrosexual heist movie. It's got a lot of guns. It's about how many guns there are in Texas, basically. It's not. One of the characters is a gunsmith. It's, but they don't kill people. But it's about a transgender metrosexual who ends up not realizing how he becomes gay because of it. Alright, I don't care if I'm gay, like, and that's the real thing, like, but it's just like, I feel like the whole situation is fucked up, and I feel like if I was Bruce Jenner and, like, someday, like, I'm a girl, it's like, oh shit, I am now a fucking girl because you fucked with my fucking head. I don't think you can turn me into a girl. You can get me to cross-dress, but I feel like getting me to cross-dress is, like, that problematic. Like, I cross-dressed on camera, like, and I didn't show, like, I did the Vinox Sammys, and that was the end of the Vinox Sammys. Who wins the Vinox Sammy for TV show of the year this year? I don't know. I haven't even thought of the Vinox Sammys. Artist of the year, God fucking Josh. Josh won Artist of the Year last year, I think. Who's winning Artist of the Year this year? Josh Groban's winning Artist of the Year this year. Josh Groban should have won, like, years ago too. No, the game's Artist of the Year this year. The game won Artist of the Year. No, for real, like, the game's like a thug poet. Like, I agree with the game being Artist of the Year, because, like, this is me finally catching up on the game's music, realizing the game's good now. Like, it's accumulation of, like, everything the game's done. I think the game is, like, like Artist of the Year for music, probably. Unless I don't know who else it could be. Kanye, fuck. Oh, dude, this is the year I realized Kanye's good and Kanye's better in the game. No, you don't understand, like, Kanye was like, when Kanye's forced on you, Kanye's not good. And then suddenly one day you realize Kanye's fucking Lil Wayne. And you're like, wait, Kanye's good? I thought Kanye's like, I thought everyone knows Kanye's like this crazy motherfucking annoying ass Christian. And, like, this guy's crazy as shit. And it's like, no. To me, he's a drug trafficker. And, like, you don't even know, I'm, like, so fucking annoyed by this drug trafficking Christian guy. Because, like, I'm fucking Satan, man. You can't have Satan club at school. Yeah, I think that, like, if I snitch on Jewish people, then I'm, like, an enemy of the Jews. And, like, the reality is, like, I feel like if you're a Jewish person that's, like, very high up in the government, and, like, you're a Jewish person that's very high up in the media that's been censoring, you need to be nervous, unfortunately. And I didn't mean to, like, have that happen, like, but I did. Like, I've always had a problem with the media censoring me ever since my hunger strike. And, like, this whole, like, fucking with my head shit, like, where, like, I am, like, that on your side, and you're still, like, you fucked with me to that extent. Like, I don't know how that shit happens, but, like, All I know is that I'm grateful that there are people in the Illuminati that don't traffic drugs, and that's like pretty much like what happened is like there are people that like all that matters is trafficking drugs, but like I feel like there are people that also like weren't involved with the COVID-19 thing, and people that didn't do it are the people that like want to like. So you can blame all Jewish people, but like a Jewish person is who like told me you should snitch and started me in the direction of COVID-19 is a bioweapon. Here are the labs. Here are the people that you should look into. So like, it's not, but like, it should be a concern to you that the state of Israel exists. And have I seen the problems on the Temple Mount? I fucking hate the Palestinians. Like, that's the thing about fuck the Temple Mount. Like, you guys don't get it. Like, everyone loves the Palestinians, so they hate the Israelis. I hate the Palestinians equally. Like, you guys don't even get it. Like, I actually hate those people. Like, they won't even let me go in the Dome of the Rock, and I feel like a clone of mine built that shit. And like, my opinion about the Palestinians is like, fuck those people. But they have a reason to hate the Israelis, and like, we have a mutual person that we hate, but like, fuck the Palestinians. All right. So yeah, do I have a lot of weed? I have rotten bananas. I've never smelled weed like this. It's like, but then I'm gonna smoke it and be like, I can't believe how strong this is. Probably not, because I'm not gonna be able to cure it properly. But I don't really care. I just want to get the seeds out of it, and I want to actually like try to grow my own version of rotten bananas. I don't know why. Because I have to. Because I do have to go after butter. Like based on my genetics theory, which I'll make a video about my theory of like plant genetics, which is based on like how landrace strains tend to develop, and like so yeah. All right, I'm out of here. Bye.